what's going on here? Star Citizen backer gets his finances audited. What? What is this about? All right. Let's check it out.
All right, everybody. We're starting the day with a react, or two or three. There's a few. But the big one here is, if you guys aren't familiar with Caleb Hammer, he does like financial audits for people who are...
This Caleb Hammer show, it is so infuriating to watch these dumb nuts that get on his show. They're like, I don't know why I'm $45,000 in debt on credit cards, and then they spend it on some new fucking fad. You know, like these, what are these dolls that people are buying for thousands of dollars? This whole new thing that's happening where people are buying these fucking dolls. It's like a whole nother phase that everybody's going through, buying these dolls for thousands of Labubus. Yeah, thank you, Seraph. Labubus, right? They all go on this dude's show, and then they wonder how they're like in debt. And it's like watching really the worst of what Americans are. Like, it's just like, it gives me no hope in it for anyone of us in this country. And if you're overseas and you're watching this dude's channel, it's a nightmare. It's a horror show, and it totally supports the reason why most people think Americans are fucking stupid. Like, literally, this Caleb's channel, wait till you see this shit.
In like extremely crippling debt, just got themselves into bad situations or whatever, and
baby.
Popped up on the Discord yesterday. We got a guy who is a Star Citizen backer that is on there. And
and this isn't gonna be good for Star Citizen either. Like, this is bad publicity for Star Citizen. The fact that this dude blew all that he owns for Star Citizen is gonna first off make people go, what is like have a bad taste with Star Citizen. This guy, oh shit. I mean, it's gotta be funny. The comments in the Discord were pretty funny. And yeah, so I went and looked down in the YouTube comments. There wasn't anything like super duper exciting or anything to watch there, but what we're looking for here is the idea that we know this exists within the Star Citizen community. People making bad financial decisions. Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
That's what.
But it's not limited to Star Citizen, by the way. And I think Mike's very well aware that this happens in the game industry a lot.
We assume is going on, but it's very different when somebody makes a Reddit post, a Twitter post, a YouTube comment, something like that, because it's so anonymous, right? And this is the actual.
Diva, don't you waste your money on those little boo-boos, hon.
That's doing that. So obviously, be respectful. I did, again, like I said, I looked in the comments section. I haven't seen the video, but I looked in the comments just to see if it would make sense to go look at the comments, see if there was anything funny down there. Not really, but apparently this guy said he is the smartest guy in the room.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we all know it. We all know it. If you're sci-fi fans, you know these types that think that they're know-it-alls. They know all the answers to everything, and they make sure to let everyone know that they know everything. There's a lot of that in the science fiction realm. Walk away. Turn the other way. Like that narcissistic dude that feels like he knows every factoid and makes everything about the thing that you love boring and dull and flat. Like, this is what this guy is going to be.
Yet he's on the show, so that can't possibly be true. Job. So there's clearly some criticism that can happen here. But if you haven't checked out the original video yet, actually I'll give you the timestamp because this is when it talks about Star Citizen. So there you go. All
right, Mike.
And if you don't know Caleb Hammer, check him out.
No,
his content.
No, don't. Don't listen to Mike. Don't go to Caleb Hammer's channel. Like, he does interviews, right? He does great, but like, it will depress the shit out of you because you get to see a side of America that like you really don't want to see. Like, I'm just telling you right now, you're going to be depressed. I've watched like 2 or 3 of these videos. It's like watching a train wreck, right? But just don't get addicted to it.
Pretty good. His whole thing is being like trying to help these people, right?
By the way, there is no help for them. That's the entertainment. And you guys understand, this is like the old schools that we like, the Jerry Springer audience and everything. Caleb is catering to a Jerry Springer audience. Okay. Like, be very careful. Like, it is literally like watching a train crash into something horrific. just be very careful. Like, viewer discretion is advised. That's all I have to say.
But he also, unfortunately,
did it?
Makes them out to be like lolcows a little bit, which isn't exactly the best.
Jeremy.
All right, here we go.
Just pushing it as far as I possibly could without going over.
But you've made absolutely no progress on this whatsoever. I don't know.
Nope.
I guess you used this card for your Star Citizen spaceship game?
That was an account you don't have.
Huh?
That was an account you don't have. That was PayPal credit, and that's now closed.
Credit.
And
so, okay.
That's it.
So he didn't even show him this, maybe because he was embarrassed.
For Star Citizen.
Yes. And that
how much you got? Okay, let's play a game here. How much do you think this guy spent? I'm going to say a couple $1,000s. I'm going to say maybe a couple $1,000s. I'm not going to say a lot. I'll keep it under 10. I'll say like around maybe, I'm going to keep it under 10. Purely virtual saying 10. DJ saying 20. Yeah, I'm with Betty. I'm going for the low ball. I'm going to go for the four or $5,000. Damn, Aether's saying 55. Aether, you are a boss, dude. Aether's going for the fences. Aether's like, fuck it. This guy spent 55. Look at Fingers, so very exact prices is right. $22,750. Please, Bob. Dude. Oh my God. Mike's like, Mike's probably thinking the same thing. Like, how much did this motherfucker spend?
That's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Well, how much were you
This is gonna be so good. Oh my
spending
God.
on Star Citizen?
Total year, or not year to date, but all times,
shit.
like $3,500 so far.
Year to date.
Oh, Betty, you and I got it, buddy. We lowballed it and we got it. Congratulations, Betty and I fucking got this. I'm telling you, we're good. We're good, man. Betty and I have been playing this game since the beginning, and we know how to play this game. This is how much has this person spent on Star Citizen game, brought to you by DG360. We like to play this game from time to time. Okay, we got it, Betty. We got it. We got it with the low ball.
He's a small timer.
Yeah.
He's a small timer.
You know how you can tell with the shirt?
Year to date,
It's the shirt. It's the shirt. Okay, everybody? It's the shirt.
1,600 maybe.
What are you doing, buddy? You have debt. You've seen your...
But he spent almost half.
Which this guy's not much better. Like, I didn't even know this guy was the host, this Caleb guy. When I first started this, I'm like, is this dude that's in financial trouble? Oh, wait a second. This is the guy who's actually the financial guru? Like, oh, sorry about it. I wasn't aware, Caleb, that you were a financial success. It must be the green plants behind you that told me so.
That in this year while he has debt.
Progress, you're the good guy. You're the expert. What are you talking about? 1,300.
They're not actually Star Citizen whales until they show their knees, right, Fingers? Right, dude.
You're so far on Star Citizen.
Guilty pleasure. It's something I really enjoy doing.
Java says he's lying. It's more than 3,500. You're probably right, Java.
And then it's hard to say no sometimes.
What is you even spending on? I don't even know the...
Yeah, I want to know the ships.
Yeah.
I want to know his fleet.
Yeah, me too.
Someone got an Idris. No. How? Unless he upgraded somehow. Like, 1,600 doesn't cover an Idris.
It's a game.
It's a smaller fleet.
I'm being told it's controversial.
Yeah, it's a game that's been in development for a very long time. It's like 11 years now. Or
in
something
development still?
Oh yeah, it's been in alpha for
it's an alpha?
For a decade.
Okay, this is the best. The reactions of the auditor are actually the best part so far. This is too good. Oh my God, this is too good.
Decade. And
you're giving them $1,200 a year. What's expensive? What are you getting?
So they're spaceships. You buy virtual spaceships that you can.
Like, it just sounds so bad coming from this guy, man. I told you this was going to be a horrible representative for Star Citizen. Like, look at this guy, man. This is not the representative that you want for Star Citizen, man.
Fly around in, you get in combat with, or depending on what type of ship, you can haul stuff, or there's a bunch of different work modes. You can salvage ships. So
it's the best when people try to explain what you can do.
Right.
And then they realize that it sounds so fucking uninteresting and like basically nothing that, like, did you hear his sigh He sighed
because he knew that there was going to be massive amounts of shit. This was a can that was opened of worms. When the second he did this, he knew he was going to be on the defensive. He was not prepared for this moment. He's not talking about the scale. He's not talking about all the good things about the game because the man can't find the words right now because he's so stressed out. The fact that this is out in the air right now, he does not know how to respond. Like he doesn't. First off, there is a lot of things to do. Mike's twisting it like there's not a lot of things to do in the game. The game is actually quite a lot of fun, and Mike always does this. It puts like a negative twist on this experience. Like, you know, I just he does this to the point where it's like, dude, why are you even in this anymore? Like sometimes he gets this way, and I'm like, Mike, you're so fucking negative. If the critique and the construction is like constructive criticism, okay, great. I feel like he's coming from a place of that, but like at the same time, he comes off as somebody who like is like. When you watch, it's like, well, why are you involved with Star Citizen? Is it like the content, the creator side of the thing? Like, is it the monetization? Like he comes off sometimes like ragging on Star Citizen so much. It's like, is that the thing? Is that why he's SaltEmike, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't watch enough SaltEmike. You guys push SaltEmike content to me. He stopped in here one time. He was really polite. Like he actually stopped in the chat, talked to us for a little bit. Super polite, dude. You know, but like sometimes he comes off this way, I like watching. I'm like, well, Mike, like, what the fuck, man? Like, do you really think there's nothing to do in Star Citizen? Right? Like, it's like, wait a second. Has he not seen the amount of changes that have happened in the past 2 years? Like these 2 years are some of the craziest 2 years of the development since I began. This is not the same game we were playing over 2 years ago. Like, right? Am I the only one that thinks that way? Like, I feel like there's been a lot of development that's happened. So, like, to say, like, there's absolutely nothing with Star Citizen, it really just kind of makes me feel like, man, what are you saying? Why? Is it because it's popular to take hits on it and you get more money that way or more subscribers or more clicks because it's sensationalized?
Because he was like, I can't possibly justify the purchase of this much money.
No.
For something.
And the thing is this whole like money argument, right? Like most people are responsible. This dude is a very small percentage of people, even in the gaming community, not just Star Citizen, but it's a very small percentage of people that have issues that can't manage their fucking money if their life depended upon it. It's not just gaming that's an issue. It's probably credit card debt. It's all the debt that they've got in God only knows what they own, if they own anything, or if they're just living in their mom's basement, right? Like this is just tends to be what's happening out there. But it's still a small fringe. It's like a small amount of people that this happens to. And then you just look at this and you're like, oh God. And you feel like for a moment, like this is the majority of people. And like, there's a part of me that wants to say in my brain, like the evil devil part is like, this is the majority of people. It's like idiocracy. And I like freak the fuck out. Right. But then there's another part that's like, okay, wait. This is being shown to me because it's fascinating, funny, entertaining, and clickable. Right. And because of that, it's monetizable. So like, I got to get my reality right. Do you guys feel that way too when you guys are watching like anything? If you're watching anything on the internet, you're like, you got to ground yourself in the fact that you feel like life really isn't everything that you're shown, like on TV, on your phone. Like there's a moment where you got to take a breath and you got to be like, okay, it can't be this bad. And then maybe part of you says, yes, it is. And then the other part says, no, this is just like what people are showing because this pays people money. Right. And I think that's where people lost the script. I think that's where the people got the flip script or the script flipped is that they think that like everything we're watching right now is reality. Like it is this bad. Like everything that you see, like, oh shit, what's his name? He got shot and died last night. Rip to Charlie Kirk. You know, I didn't agree with a lot of his opinions, but like, the guy has freedom of speech and the guy gets like shot. It's ridiculous, man. Like people like, and then you think, oh God, everybody's going to shoot me. Then you think like there's tons of crazies out there. Everywhere I go, somebody's going to fucking shoot me. You know, like, and then you got to kind of be like, okay, maybe not, you know, Charlie Kirk, maybe not. I don't know. But like, man, I heard that yesterday. I was like, that's crazy, man. That hits on a weird deep level because I'm a content creator and I'm nowhere near that level. The guy had like millions of viewers, but it does kind of scare you on a really creepy vibe when you're a content creator and you hear about another content creator that dies because he's a content creator. It's like, it's really strange.
That sounds so fucking
Didn't mean to make
basic.
it dark and go that route. Sorry,
because
everybody.
it is.
Like, I'm
There's different types you can have.
Heavy shit.
What, alpha for 10 years and you're supporting it with $1,300 a year when you have no retirement, negative net worth, and horrible
based, right? Supporting an alpha for 13 years. I literally
just spend what you got. If like spend discretionary money, that's it. You know, whatever you've got that's discretionary, I say, like, if this is what you love to do and it's discretionary, you don't need that money and you're not using it for food or you're not using it for rent or living, and you got money you can actually spend just discretionary money. But the second that people are spending money that they don't have, that's like, you're going down a rabbit hole that's bad for you. And a lot of people that are angry with Star Citizen are people that had issues with this, that just threw money at the project thinking it was going to get done. The more money they throw at it, and then they just got addicted to throwing the money at it, right? But it's still such a small percentage of people. It gets a lot of views because it's entertaining to watch this shit, you know?
I had this last night where I experienced a bunch of bugs yesterday that should definitely not exist, should have been caught. And like when I sent them to a developer, I was like, I just still don't know why I even do this anymore. I don't know why I bother. And like I sent them to multiples and was like, why am I helping? Because it's just, I'm not financially supporting anymore, but I'm still supporting in other ways. And I sometimes I just don't know why.
credit card debt, and
there's been a lot of bugs that have been reported for a very long time in this game that are actually reliant on coding of structures from people that don't even work there anymore. That I think there are bugs that exist that maybe to this point are built on something that is just not fixable, and that scares me. So Mike is, not just crying here. Mike's got legitimate reason to be upset. It's just like if you are testing the game and you are over and over sending the same bugs to people, and then a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, okay, maybe 3 months. I'd even push it out to like 4 months, right? Nothing happens, okay. But we're talking like a year, 2 years. Like, then we got issues. And then you talk about management, and then you talk about like what's going on inside the business model. Like, why is this taking so long? What's going on? Hey, let's get going. So I get where Mike's coming from on that front. I've reported a few bugs back in my day, and I don't do it nearly as much unless it's like a real big game breaker, right? Get into like a PTU. I tell them what's going on there. I talk to developers myself. And a lot of the devs have taken some of our ideas from the community and made them a reality, which is great. One of the biggest ones from the early days was actually dynamic weather, and also like survivability, like survival mechanics, because a lot of people fought against survival-based mechanics like the fucking eating and drinking. And I know it can be a pain in the ass right now, but I think it's going to be cool when land ownership hits. And I think there's going to be a whole market of people out there that are going to be able to do what they want on their land. They can farm on their land. They can create like crops, and those will feed us. And I think that's really a cool game loop. But like right now, it's just annoying as fuck, and you see bottles everywhere. Bottles in hands, clap your hands. Where it's at.
Making a minimum to payment towards?
If not already, it's going to be the first $1 billion development video game. They had like $800 million like last year total gained. It's insane, but it's
because of guys like you, right? And me and everyone here that have all made really stupid decisions. What about them spending the most ridiculous amount of money and not delivering anything yet?
Okay. All right. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy talk, man. Like, they haven't delivered anything yet. Are you fucking crazy, Mike? Like, really? That's just sensationalizing shit. Like, honestly, do you remember when you couldn't buy ships in the game with credits and everything had to be purchased in the store? If that happened, that was there. And then what? Now you can purchase ships in game with credits? You don't need a lot of money to get into this game, by the way, this alpha, okay? Like, you can do it for $45 and be in an alpha and have a lot of fun with it. And you can buy ships in the game with credits. I mean, like, you're going to say that, like, all of the events that they're bringing in here aren't worth it. I mean, like some of these events are fantastic. The ships they're bringing down, awesome. Yes, we all want the BMM. Yes, we want the Kraken. Yes, we want these bigger ships, but these bigger ships are going to take their time about coming back. The fact that we got the Polaris in this is amazing, right? They're pushing server tech. They're seeing the limits of it. There's a lot of things happening right now. It's not like nothing's happening. Like this is the part where I just kind of start to disconnect from Mike.
Is the justification for spending money on that game? I have no fucking idea.
It's amazing.
What?
It's a universe simulator. It's literally.
There's 2 star systems. What is it? What do you mean a universe?
God, it's kind of crazy that, you know, like the Mike's reacting like this, you know, like they're like the actual stand system's ridiculously large. Pyro's ridiculously large. We're going to have Nyx. There's going to be systems that are going to be coming online. Pyro just came out last year, and it was awesome. I think Pyro's great. I'm having a good time with it. And like he like laughing at this shit is just like, man, I just disconnect, man.
Simulator, where's the universe? Oh man, that's where you lost me, buddy. That's where
an entire universe
crowdfunded.
It started as a crowdfund, and then they did their whole thing. I don't know if you know who Chris Roberts is, or
No.
Wing Commander back in the 90s.
No.
Nerd alert.
Okay, well, it's that vein of game, and it's
And you're just endlessly
insane.
funding it instead of trying to make your life better so you can move in with your girlfriend and potentially marry her.
Definitely a guilty pleasure. I can't argue this one away. I just like it. Bougie
It's
bitch.
okay that you like it, but it's priorities, big guy. You want to move in with your girlfriend, you can't until your finances are figured out, apparently.
The crazy discussions that happen on the show, it is like watching a train wreck. You're seeing these 2 guys talk about this dude's life, and the guy's life is a train wreck, and he's talking about how he wants to move in with his girlfriend. You know, we all know he doesn't have a girlfriend. Like, we know this. There's no girlfriend this guy has.
You make a minimum payment to PayPal. I mean, you could have paid off 2 PayPals, entire card, 2 with what you've given.
And this guy's got to like soft slap these dumb motherfuckers into like making decisions that are they take no comment. Like, it takes no intelligence to make these decisions. Like, it's just like, if you got these things, you pay them off. The people that he talks to are so fucking stupid. This Caleb guy, and like Caleb is just saying common sense shit. He's not even like a financial advisor or anything. He has no education. He's talking to you as a regular person living a life where he's paying bills to people that can't understand the concept of it. And he's trying, like, this guy is super popular and he's just saying common sense shit. It is the craziest channel I have ever seen in my entire life, of a regular dude telling people to pay off their debt. It is so crazy to watch this shit and take any of it seriously. It is seriously Jerry Springer. It's like an evolution of Jerry Springer in the Financial Times.
Given to Star Citizen this year so far. We're in the 8th month of this year, by the way. We're not even done with this year.
And I'm not necessarily done with ships this year, so.
Oh, good.
What do you think this was recorded before the Idris sales? Guaranteed this was recorded before the 24 Idris sales. Do you think he made a post complaining that he couldn't buy one like the rest of these clowns?
So you don't care to change?
I can't argue it. It's definitely
What's so good about getting a new ship? What do you do? What does it reward you with?
Nothing.
That's so false.
Literally
dude.
Nothing.
That is actually like crazy to hear somebody who's been following Star Citizen so long. I mean, like literally, it's a nice escape. Like, if you're stressed out, it's a nice time to log in. Fucking do anything in the game you want to. It's maybe people that don't have like any type of imagination that go into an MMO that like want everything spoon fed to them and just like mission through the Moby Glass, and that's all they do. But like, we just watched a video where a guy pretended to be like an NPC at a station. It was one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. And him and his crew of 4 people are standing at an outpost and they're acting like NPCs, and they're watching these players come down completely oblivious because they look like NPCs. It looked like a lot of fun. It looked like a lot of fun. It looked like a fun time, right? It's a means in which you can like escape the stress of life. It's what gaming is, Mike. Like, that is the reason why people are playing it, because they're having fun in the game. And it's actually happening right now. So like, it is just crazy to hear Mike talk like this. I think he just does it for like views or sensationalist shit. He can't possibly think this of Star Citizen. Otherwise, why cover Star Citizen anymore? Like, if he is that upset with Star Citizen, he's obviously only in it for the monetization at this point. If he's bitching about everything, saying there's nothing in Star Citizen, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. The only way I can explain it is Mike is just in it purely for the monetization at this point.
You can just do different things. You know,
What are you doing? Last time you bought a new ship, how much did it cost? What did you do?
The last one I got was $900, and it's
Polaris.
Oh,
It's a lot of money, dude.
Yep, it's a capital ship destroyer essentially. It's designed to take on the really big ships.
can you walk around in the ship? Is it all walkable?
It's huge. Yeah.
Every little place, and it's just you. You know, your friends aren't in the ship.
Bathrooms on it. Yeah.
No, friends can get on the ship and everything. Like, yeah, fucking bathrooms. That's what this guy brings. This guy is the worst spokesman for Star Citizen. I called it the second I saw this happen. I called that this guy was going to be the worst fucking spokesman ever that Star Citizen has ever seen, man. Oh my God. Like, really. I'm sick to my stomach, man. I want to get in there and sit down and talk to this dude. And guess what? It's just discretionary money, whether you're spending $45, $100, whatever it is that you got. If you're a whale and you're spending thousands, just don't spend money you can't afford. It's a simple concept. Don't spend money you can't afford to spend. Just don't spend that money. If you have no discretionary money, shut your wallet and pay the bills with it. And that's exactly what Caleb's channel is about. Like, stop spending shit on Labubu's or whatever the fuck those dolls are called. Stop spending money on Star Citizen. Stop spending money because life is the weirdest show ever that this guy even has millions of subscribers for saying the most common sense shit that I've ever seen in my life. I still can't figure this guy out. This guy is saying crazy shit, like crazy shit like this. Fire is hot. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
your friends are in the ship.
Yeah, it can.
Oh no! Now Caleb's gonna buy it.
That's pretty much the show,
This ship in particular can hold like 14 people. There's 14 stations people can work at and play in.
Yeah, you spend money you can't
People
afford.
can work. Is he about to say it sounds pretty good? Hold on.
Okay, it sounds pretty cool.
But no, he's gonna. The financial guy is going to go into crippling debt because of Star Citizen
That's
now.
Great. That's
oh
great.
My God. The host is going to join him. No. He's getting him too.
$800 is insane. That is ridiculous. And what did you do with this?
Played with it. I still play with it all the time. Getting, big battles or go mess with other players or means friends get online and, basically this is a combat ship. So it's all combat. It's the most.
He sounds like he's in an org. It sounds like a Polaris. You do not have 14 stations that people can be at. Like, no way. That's definitely not true. And the best part is a Polaris, for the most part, is pretty much useless now because of the other ship that he wants to buy, for sure. He definitely wants an Idris. Guaranteed. But he's justifying.
Thank you, Oz. 54 months, man. How you doing, Oz? Thank you so much, Oz. Good to see you. 54 months like a boss.
How cool it is with how cool it could be.
We need this guy that plays
cool
Cynic and Sestiva.
Right? I don't think he's a solo. He doesn't sound like a solo
That's
capital
awesome.
player. He
I'm
sounds
so
like he's
happy,
like
Oz.
going
It's
to
good to see you.
Hathor.
We missed you,
has
bro.
org mates, stuff like that. Actually maybe enjoying the ship kind of instead of just soloing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was the guy in the Polaris that we fought yesterday. But
I mean, Mike is saying listen, I am really not trying to be an asshole here. I respect the fact that Mike gets on and he does what it is that I do, which is just basically talk about giving his opinions on things. Listen, all these guys that take the time out of the day to be content creators, I got nothing but love for these people. But like, it's beyond me when I start hearing Mike talking about how there's nothing to do in Star Citizen, and then he says he's with his friends in Star Citizen playing on the Polaris, and it's like it should be fun when you're in there having fun. I've seen a lot of videos of people playing Star Citizen. I've seen a lot of gameplay videos, and every video people are having a blast. They're laughing. They're working through the bugs, and my criticism is only like, it just seems so defeatist to me when Mike starts talking about Star Citizen. It just seems very defeatist. And like, I kind of want to just, wonder why, if he feels the way that he does about Star Citizen, is like, why are we still covering it then, Mike? If you lost has he lost the passion for it? Like these are things I think of when I hear some of his viewpoints. I just feel like he's very, very frustrated at this point. And like, I just feel like for people that get this level of frustration, I think the best thing to do is just to take a step back, touch some grass, and go out in the real and relax, or play another title. I feel like maybe he feels like he's tied to the content. Like he's tied to Star Citizen content in some way, because this is his living. But then it feels like maybe the passion's gone for Mike. And then it's like, dude, if you're not passionate about it anymore, why are you here? Right? Is that kind of how some people feel when they're watching Mike? Is that the thing? I get that his name's SaltEmike. He seems like a really nice dude, but like, when I watch and I hear his opinions, it's like, man.
We were in an Idris doing THUR, and we came across a Polaris, and all he did was ram us the whole time because he was by himself. So I have no idea, but maybe repair or fuel will help Polaris. I think the only thing that's going to help capital ships is, do you guys remember the video of like Rich Tyrer and John Crew that sat down and explained the capital ship combat gameplay?
Yeah.
Where like you're disabling things on the ship and then able to board it or able to take it out. The Idris is suffering from that not really working. Yeah, the IE show from last year. Like, if you have a Polaris, like, what do you do with it? You literally take down Idrises with it. Like, that's what you do, right? But you can't, because PDCs, and the way you take down PDCs right now is not...
the intended use of it right now was just to be able to go out and fly it at the point that we're at right now. It's not really going to become a viable or utilitarian type of ship until we get land ownership. And then it's going to be a very important ship to have in your fleet. Like, that's the thing. Mike should know this. It's like, this is game dev, right? They're pushing it out there. They want to see how many object containers they can push the server tech to. It makes a lot of sense that they did this. They're bringing out large ships piecemeal, very small, not a lot at one time. They're bringing it out just to keep pushing server tech. Like, how many people could the servers handle before versus what they can handle now? And how many object containers could the servers handle before than now that they can handle now? It's been a tenfold increase in the amount of object containers and a fivefold increase or 6 in the amount of players that hit the server. So, these are the things that happen in the game that's actually happening. It's the progress. It's the game development that's happening that Mike is telling you it's not. I mean, like, it, from the way I'm taking it, from the way he's talking about it, tells you it's not. And that's my disconnect. It's like, things are happening. Like, yes, of course, the Polaris and frankly the Idris and larger ships for that matter don't have too much of a purpose right now in terms of being militaristic type ships right now, until you have land ownership and you're trying to protect assets and things that will come down the road. Well, why are they releasing them now? Well, because people spent money on them. They want to get it out and they want to push server tech. It seems like pretty simple, like, logic to me to get to come to the conclusion of why the ship was released. And yet, like, Mike wants it to be functionable right now. Like, if it's not functionable right now, then it's worthless. And like, I have a problem with that take. Like, to me, that's a bad take.
That easy, or, I mean, it should be a challenge, but it's incredibly challenging. I would say it's pretty stupid at this point. So yeah.
Most you've ever spent on a ship?
It's this one. That's the most expensive.
It's crazy. That could have paid off this card plus more.
5 times.
Could have.
All for a ship.
It's a sexy ship, though.
What about your sexy girlfriend?
She's great. Yeah.
But she's not a sexy ship. Like, this is when you've gone too far. Listen. Come back to reality. There is a point where, like, you do have to, like, listen. Yep, the ships are pretty sexy, but, like, you know, come on now. Like, I gotta help people out here.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, she's not real. Is that?
Yeah. He doesn't have a girlfriend. She's
probably like I'm gonna gather not real.
And more excited about the ship.
But more excited about the ship than the girlfriend. You know. I get it sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
By the way,
that was funny.
She's gonna love hearing that.
It was from your own language and energy. I guess you're in a concierge club.
If you spend over $1,000, you get in this bougie concierge club where you get special access and early access to stuff, and
you pre-ordered Battlefield 6 as well. We all know not to do that. You don't.
I told myself I wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't pre-order EA.
EA is burning me.
You don't pre-order EA. That's funny.
So many times.
Yes,
like
we all decided. And listen, the beta looked great, but
does he go into any?
I think Caleb should start a gaming channel. Is what I think. This financial channel. The fact that this blew up, that he's giving common sense advice, is a goddamn miracle that this is even happening. It's basically based on his guests because they're so fucking stupid. But like the fact that like Caleb should start his own gaming channel, it sounds like he knows a lot about
more
it.
SC or is this it? I mean, we'll touch on the pre-order stuff, but that's pretty funny.
Did you not pre-order?
Like a bad girlfriend, I just came clawing back.
They do?
I couldn't say no. It's something I'm definitely going to play. I'm definitely going to get it. So
unless it launches, the last Battlefield was dick suck.
Yeah, I'm playing that now too because they give you rewards for playing it right now. It's terrible, but I'm doing it anyway.
You're an addict in a lot of things.
The beta for Battlefield was really good, right? So there's no reason to think that it's going to be horrible.
Thanks. If we'll be honest,
38, 36. I'm so close to that, and then 54 minutes. All right, I'll jump to 54 minutes.
When I said that addiction would translate from gambling to something else,
oh yeah,
we have found it.
Oh yeah, gaming's huge.
But he has a dating simulator for $25 a month. It's Farmville mixed with dating. You grow crops and then you get dates, and it has a lot of nudity and sexual activity. What the fuck am I reading?
All right, he's a fucking gooner too. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Why is it a monthly sub? 38, 36. I mean, we might as well just find out what's going on.
Total gooner game. Just something I've been doing for a long time, and
gooning.
I've stopped relatively recently, but yeah, I was in that pretty deep for a while, like 3 years.
How much did you spend on this?
$25 a month for 3 years.
Oh, buddy, that is literally $5 away from your minimum monthly payment on PayPal. You could have made double your minimum monthly payment on PayPal when you're looking at virtual boobies. Like what, Vosh level?
I don't understand.
Did he just say Vosh level? Oh my God.
Reference. I do get outside sometimes.
To gamble. Oh, no.
He gambles?
No. No. Right now, he says he wants to do better, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say this because he's not telling me. Probably because he's embarrassed. Thank goodness Lindsay is just a master at squeezing individuals for information. But he's literally setting an alarm right now for 11:30 a.m. Central. We're in Central Time Zone right now. He's usually in West Coast.
It's the Intersail. No way it's the Intersail. Oh my God.
Because there's a new ship available in Star Citizen that is $1,600.
What are we
doing? I thought we wanted to pay off debt.
It's I'm thinking about it. I haven't made up my mind.
You're setting an alarm for it. Your mind is pretty...
Okay, it's like I said, it's like watching a train wreck.
Close.
It's like it can be really addicting. That's what I'm saying. Be very careful. You're going down this road. Watch this channel because there is some crazy shit that you will find out people spending money on.
See when it comes out.
But if you're setting an alarm,
yeah. Because there's so much nuance that I can't explain. See if I can get it with store credit.
There's so much nuance that he can't explain. All right. He's gonna go. So he's trying to get it with store credit, I think, and that means you're definitely not going to get it.
Just to see when it comes out.
But if you're setting an alarm,
yeah. Because there's so much nuance that I can't explain. See if I can get it with store credit.
You're planning to interrupt our filming for this?
No, I'm not.
This is in 15 minutes.
I'm not planning on it.
Says,
Well, let's see it in 15 minutes, shall we? Because I will be very curious. And if you buy it,
nuance,
I will harm you.
I'd be the first one to buy something live.
No, I've had someone DoorDash order something because they were pregnant.
I'm not that bad.
No, but you look triple pregnant.
Well,
what is wrong with me?
Why does he make fat jokes? I have seen this. Is this like, and then he goes, well, I need to lose weight too. I've seen that before. No need for that, I don't think. All right, you said 58 something is the next one? Or should I?
That's where Mike draws the line, fat jokes.
5410. 5410. Is this when the fucking alarm goes off? No fucking way. Oh, God, here we go.
Dude?
That would be the alarm.
Well, why don't you check it?
Okay.
Screen record if you may. Let's see if he's about to why pay off a debt when we can get a star citizenship, ladies and gentlemen. Which, by the way,
it's already sold out.
You know the finances we're talking about here? He doesn't have this right now, but not too long ago, took out a payday loan in Sacramento to get a car battery at 500% interest rate. This is what.
Dudes. You see what I'm saying? Like, who takes anything from a payday loan, for God's sake? Don't ever do that. You'll be paying that off the rest of your life. They're so predatory. Like, everybody knows that. For a car, well, maybe he's hurting for a car battery and had no other way to do it, right? Homeboy's car battery went out. Guy's broke. Spent it on spaceships. His spaceship's still running. His car isn't. He needs a battery. He's got no money. He's got no credit left. And he goes to a payday for a car. That's so sad. This is the saddest thing in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you really get down to this level, you start to feel for this kid, man. It's like, dude, just want to take this kid out for like a crazy time because we know he doesn't have a girlfriend. You just need to take this kid out and have like a night on the town. Take him downtown. Take him to the city. Explore. Show him other things that life has to offer, and hopefully get him out of his cave. You know what I mean? It's so sad that this kid went to I am like actually sad now. It is sad that this kid had nothing and had to get a payday loan for a battery for his car. It is absolutely sad. Like, this kid's making tragic life choices right now. I just want to get in and fix. This is the type of dude I am, where I feel like I got to fix problems for people. But then this is why I don't watch these shows. You understand? This is why I don't watch these shows. I'm naturally a very helpful person. And what ends up happening to me is I help way too many people, and I get sucked down into this vortex. And then I'm like, how did I get here? And it's like, oh yeah, because you're a bleeding heart who's trying to help everybody. I gotta get back to this zone and tell everybody here that this man is making bad decisions. And he needs to do something about it. And it's not my responsibility to fix him. But damn, you just feel sad. You just feel sad. Doesn't he look like a little lost puppy dog right there? Look at him, man. And it's like the way your dog looks when your dog knows it did something wrong. Like, look at his face. like he knows, like the dog peed on the carpet or some shit. And you look down, the dog's doing this face. He knows it. Like, he just knows it. So sad.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What we're dealing with here.
Yes, a girlfriend.
What's the proper speak? This is
purely virtual. Purely virtual says he has a girlfriend. It costs $25 a month. Oh shit, that's savage. Purely. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing.
What we're dealing with. I was extremely broke at that time. Like, proper poor.
Let's see the ship.
Oh no.
Looks like this wave is already sold out. They're releasing them in small waves every 2 hours. It'll be done by then. I'll check it again.
Well, we'll find out what happened, I guess, if we ever do a follow-up. Okay.
He didn't get it. There's no way. There's so many people complaining that he didn't get it. Thank God. Because if he had to put any extra money in, I mean, that's horrible. But I mean, it's, if anything, it's insightful to the mentality. I think it's exactly what I envisioned would be the mentality is like especially the justifying things that aren't real yet, right? But it's gonna be, and didn't even say, but it's gonna be. It was like it was real. Like you could do all these things, all 14 of these stations you can use, and then Caleb thinks that it's cool. But if Caleb went and played the game, he would go, "What is this trash? This is so boring."
Like wow, like this is the part that I'm like, wow, man. Like if then why are we still covering it, Mike? Like this is what I'm trying to say. It's like the obviously there's no passion left. It's all frustration and salt is all that's left. And maybe the entertainment is in this. Maybe people like this. They gravitate around this. But like I gotta think somewhere in there, like there's gotta be some passion or something towards what it is you've been covering. Otherwise, why? Why are you doing it, man? Like this is the crazy part, hearing them talk like this shit.
All I did is sit in a turret and I can't hit anything, right? And yeah. So
yeah, turrets suck. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of things that suck in Star Citizen, but you can still have a really good time in it, and it's showing progress. And then when you say that, then you're condemned. If you say good things about Star Citizen, then you're condemned. Or you're compared to the last guy that can't make any decisions with his money. And that's how people who are framed, who are the dreamers for Star Citizen, that's how people are framed who are the people that are still being positive, that want this to become a reality. I think the people that are like, there's a lot of rational adults in the room here that have discretionary money, that understand the project, that when they get upset with the project, they actually take a moment outside. They go outside like any other fucking adult, live life. They come back. Maybe they play another title. Maybe they come back to this. Maybe they don't, right? I mean, the point is like, if you're going to be covering this, why, and you're doing it in a manner where you're like frustrated over and over again, and you're not happy, and it's like watching somebody torture themselves. Like, why are you covering at this point just to squeeze the monetization out? Like, what is it like? I mean, if Mike's relying on it as a job, I guess I get it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I couldn't cover something that I wasn't passionate about. I just don't. That's just not my style. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I got nothing else to say than it. Wow. And it is exactly what I expected.
Yeah. Well, you know, the sad thing is like, if you're continually in this state that Mike is, and then you don't expect anything, and you took all your time out to, you know, trash it, because you're like frustrated, and there's some reasons why you could be frustrated, and you don't take the time to like walk away from it or maybe play another game, and then the unexpected does happen, and then to these people it's not that big of a deal, because the next thing's gonna be bad again. So the mindset and the mentality is like, okay, well, you know, it doesn't matter because they did this, because now the next thing's gonna fail anyway. And that's just like a defeatist. That is such a defeatist way to look at things. It's like half is the glass half full or half empty, right? If you're always the person that's saying it's one or the other, then you're jaded. If you're always saying that the glass is half empty, you're just as jaded as the person who's the glass is half full. You kind of got to look at the glass, see what the glass is, you appreciate it or not, the amount of water that's in there, and thinking that one day there's going to be more water, or one day there's not going to be. And that's just human. That's the market. Actually, the interesting thing is that's exactly how the market operates. There's people that are bulls and there's people that are bears, right? Yeah. See, or you're like super Alan Watts philosophical, like purely virtual, who says the glass is always completely full. It's just half air. That's genius. That's genius mode. That's why you're my super mod. These are why the green tickle swords are awarded to certain people here. You understand? Bringing it. OG purely virtual, bringing it.